work inside the marquee on my coffee break. I'm hiding out of the way because all the wedding people are outside, and it's weird. It's dead weird having people here. 8 months and nobody been in, and it's absolutely full to the brim of people today, and it's just strange. Anyway, so yesterday went to the good Lincoln Green Brewery yesterday, and got there, did a little video outside, just turned my camera off, and the owner and his wife just arrived. And do you know, I was made to feel welcome from the very moment I walked in. And it's that sort of thing, you know, making you feel welcome. It's brilliant. It's for somebody like me who does suffer with anxiety, you know, it's quite the step to especially on your own. When you're with your wife, it's not so bad, but on your own, it is quite the step to go out and meet up with people who don't really know you, and you don't really know them. But anyway, yeah, got shown around the offices, got shown the Wraggy beer. That will be revealed later on at some stage in the video. I've got it in my back pocket. And yeah, got shown around the offices, what the people do. Didn't realise so many people worked there, to be fair. So, you know, people in marketing and PR and all that, because obviously there's managerial side of things, there's the brewing of the beer, and you've got the brewers themselves, and it was great to see how more there is behind it, and how many different beers they've brewed over the years. Some outstanding beers. And you know, this is a company for me who brews some amazing beer. In fact, hand on heart, I've not had one single dodgy beer off them, not even close to being dodgy. So there goes. Yeah, so I got shown around the brewery. I didn't take any videos inside. I didn't want to overstep any boundaries, as it were. But I did have photographs took of me while I'm doing stuff. So that will appear on Lincoln Green Brewing's website, I suppose, and social media. And you know, I helped mix up the, watch me get it wrong now, the barley and the malt and that, and the typhoid wheat to go into the mash tun. Then went downstairs, and the head brewer showed me around so clear in what he was saying. Well, then me like scatterbrain me, you know, you forget. I mean, bad on me, I forgot his name as well, which is really bad. And I was racking my brain as I was driving away yesterday, and I said, what was his name? And no. So I don't know if that's an old age thing or what. I really do struggle with names though. I mean, I'm at work now, and I haven't even got a clue what the new manager's called. So it's just one of those things. Do you know, it takes a while to remember the people's names. It's not the fact that I'm going to see now. Hopefully not. You never know. But yeah, so they had a cold water tank, then a hot water tank, and the mash tun. All this, to a lot of people, this sounds very, very dead weird, because I'm just used to you doing homebrew, so it's dead weird. Put the stuff into the mash tun. So we measured out all the ingredients to go in. That was filled with water to a certain degree, and then the barley dropped down, whatever it is, malt dropped down into it, and then was it sparging? All these words are that weird to me. It's the more you do it, the more you remember, and the less scatterbrained you are, I suppose. Yeah, so it was in the mash tun for a certain amount of time, and then it went from there to the copper. Watch me get all these things wrong. And then it boiled in there for an hour. We added hops. Now there are 3 hops. One was definitely First Gold. I think the other one was Challenger. I'm sure the other one was Challenger. And the last one was Amarillo. And the whole process was so interesting, you know. And I had what they call a brewer's breakfast. So it's like, it's not, it's a glass of the beer in different stages of the process, obviously before fermentation. So it's not actually beer at that stage. But it went from a darker to a different colour, then to a different colour. And yeah, it was quite nice actually, to be fair. Very, very Ovaltine, should we say. Yeah, but nice. I mean, I drank it, it was alright. Nice bit of hot. That's why I didn't bother having a coffee at the dinner time. I thought I've already had a coffee. Okay, the brewer's breakfast. So I did a bit of cleaning. So then it got transferred to the copper. So the first load of hops went in. I think that was the first gold. They went in shortly, about 10 minutes after they went into there to the boiling process. And then towards the end of the boiling process, another load of hops went in. And then it went from there to the, obviously this all sounds very simple. It wasn't as simple as it sounds. Then it went from there to the fermentation chamber. And it was in the fermentation chamber for, oh, well, no, sorry, it went into the fermentation chamber. I added the yeast, mixed the yeast up beforehand, agitated it, gave it a bit of time to work. This was dry yeast, for those out there who know all these terms, brewers. Here's me as a home brewer, and half the stuff it's new to me. But, you know, home brewing's are very, very basic. I can now say at least. So the beer I brewed was actually the Wraggy beer. So, yeah, it's dead weird. Dead weird going to a brewery. Seeing people that you see um, in a different background. Where we go? It's not having it, is it? Go on there. Oh, no, not having it. See if I can do it that way. That's better. Oh. So yeah, and it's a bit mucky in the market, isn't it? It's not the picture. It's not the. It's the white of the market. It makes it look weird, and it needs a wash down. Really, it's a big winter job. Wash on the inside, build more bits in here. Anyway, so I got told the name of the beer beforehand, and obviously everyone on the internet thinks it's going to be probably an imperial stout. The thing is with any beers, and you know, you've got to look at it from the brewer's perspective. They are going to brew a beer, so it looks like it's going to draft only. Although I'm hoping I can scrounge a few bottles, you know, as you do. Some to put aside for fellow reviewers and friends. So, the unveiling. Let me wipe the screen down. You don't want to see my belly while I'm doing it. So yeah, the unveiling. I'll actually put it on my private Facebook page later, just to give a chance for people to actually watch it. So yeah, it's kind of weird. It's strange. It's an honour, you know. It's nice when someone tells you that your reviews during the lockdown times helped the Nottingham brewery scene, and you know, I don't think I did that much really at all. I have a passion about beers. I try to be right. I don't try and be an idiot. I don't try to be a drama queen. No need for it. You know, be yourself. Be who you are. I can't tell other beer reviewers what they're going to do. To me, there's a way of doing everything in life. If you don't like something, then fair play. I mean, there has been one or two, at least one beer that really was god awful. But when you pay £7.50 for it and it's that bad, you know. But on the whole, all the Nottingham beers, you know, and as a Nottingham person, you know, I want to be right. I still want to be telling the truth, but there's always a way of saying it. There's a way in life. There's a way of being decent. So the big reveal. So I get to keep this, and the beer's going to be coming out, and I may be corrected. It's coming out on July the 12th, so it's going to be in draft form. and it's going to hit the pubs. And I need to get my hair cut before then, short, because as you look at it now, yeah, it's not doing me a world of favours. If I'm being brutally honest, it's not. So, dun dun dun. There we have it. Wraggy's Golden Ale. So the good person who's obviously watched a video of mine, he watched a video of mine when I did some draft beer reviews out in the garden. And that's quite the... So yeah, first things first, to take from this, Wraggy's Golden Ale. So it's actually got my name on it. It's not just a beer, you know, it's a beer that actually's got my name on it, which is strange. And an honour, you know. So the alcohol content is a 3.8%, and as you can tell by the colour, it's going to be a gold, and the name obviously, it's going to be a golden ale. 3 hops went in. So first gold was definitely one. Amarillo was definitely the second one, and I'm sure it was Challenger. And it's going to be, for those who know those hops, there was a variety of malts gone in as well. I couldn't tell you all the malts. And there was other parts of the brewing process, and I'm not going to give too much details away. That's their business, not really for me. If I was on camera and they mentioned it, then fair play. But I had a really fantastic day. Got there for 20 to 9, went in at 10 to 9, came out about 20 past 4. So it was a good day, yeah. Cleaned out the mash tun. And obviously for me, being a gardener, that's not really hard work. You know, it's not easy getting the stuff out. I've got to be saying, blooming heck. There's an easier way. I think you need like a plastic draw hoe and a little plastic snow shovel. The plastic shovel that they had an angle on it, and that makes it awkward. It makes it easy for the beginning, more awkward the further you get in. So for all brewers out there who watch this, get yourself a plastic draw hoe. Plastic on the end. You can't use metal, obviously, for obvious reasons. But a plastic draw hoe. And then a small, so it's obviously got to fit in the hole, I understand that. A small snow shovel, because the snow shovel you can reach to the back. It's on the level, easy to get out. If you work, it depends on what size brewery you're in, what size mash tun. So yeah, that is it. Wraggy's Golden Ale. Yeah, I'm gonna get some piss taken for that. The grey, definitely. But yeah, no, I know it is grey, but ought to put some water on my hair. I might start putting water on my hair, or get my hair shaved off for reviews. So yeah, and I said a really rare, ultra rare bottle of their beer as well. So as you do, nosy bleeder that I am. Freebies, you know. If you can get one, get them. Yeah, and that's it. Thank you all for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And it's coming soon. There will be a review, most likely on launch day at the Robin Hood and Little John pub in Arnold. So yeah, cheers everyone. Big massive thank you to Anthony and the rest of the gang from Lincoln Green Brewing Company. It was a pure honour to go yesterday, and in my battle against anxiety, it was good for me to actually do that as well. You know, building relationships with the local breweries, understand processes, because every brewery is different and slightly different, at least I presume. And just learning, you know, it's great. It's great to understand. Cheers everyone. See you soon.